This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Radio Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermster. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick this deep to start us off. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. Serious repercussions, Kirk, from the last meeting where the Wolverines won in a rout.
Chris, that was a game where Michigan did everything right. Their offense was really clicking. It got Ohio State's attention. You and I were over at the facility yesterday, and everybody's talking about the last time, what happened in that game, and how they want payback today.
They start with a keeper to the right, and he just keeps it and gets taken down behind the line.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Throwing off play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs here.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Wheeler. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Wolverines offense out there for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line, they can ball you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out in the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive weapon?
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's the running back in the flat. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Hardy. Grab down the middle. It's Van Dyke. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Checks this down to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan. They connect for 6. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
At the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down. They beat the blitz there with the pressure buried down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Punt over the middle. It's Wheeler. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down here for this offense. quarterback dropping back. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice...
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. To throw, it's Hardy. Looking to scramble. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. He's going to take off here. Finds room at the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Picks up the first, looking for more. Will make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense will make the stop, but it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. It's a shotgun run call.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That screenplay can be a little tricky if the blocks up front don't develop, and now they got to figure out what to do here on fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Let's see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They're going to run it. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
Receivers are bunched together. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete. Second down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on first and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Try and muscle for the first down. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark.
Well, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
He keeps it himself.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. Fourth down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
The Wolverines come to the line with first and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy,
This defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking downfield, it's Hardy. Grabbed by the receiver.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll run it here. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Ball over the middle. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
The Wolverines with first and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Scanning the field, it's Hardy. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. The coverage team brings him down on the final play of this first half. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Gets the first and still running. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. They were not going to catch him that time. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead and pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Quarterback still with the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a...
Looking deep down the left side. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Got it. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Makes the catch. It's Wheeler. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And it's a bunch formation. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Back to throw. It's Hardy. And the completion made.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback. Finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Can they pick up the first on the ground? The Wolverines moving quickly down the field here.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Van Dyke. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they trap him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long... He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Back to throw. It's Hardy. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They'll run it from the gun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The game makes it second and medium. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Wolverines offense is on the move now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Van Dyke. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Sommer with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And now the running back's got it again. He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Defense bringing out some big fellas, trying to stuff the run here. Run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Stop right there at the line. No gain. This defense is hanging tough, but they punch it in with 3 on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Hardy. They pressure him and sack him. They tackle inside the 10. And they will try out the field goal team here. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler. They bring it down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are...
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Working clock with the ground game. Gets some space around the 30. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff here from the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. The Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
The quarterback will just sneak it now. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking to pass. It's Hardy. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Now they'll try the running play off the left tackle.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Deep shot toward the end zone. Well, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver wide open. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Dropping back, it's Hardy. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Wheeler. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Time taken away. Offense set for one final drive. We're set for an exciting finish.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle and brought this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. Quarterback spikes the ball. He stopped the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up.
Illegal forward offense.
You can't do that. That's an illegal forward pass. It'll cost him 5 yards. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This is to get it back to a one-score game. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game, still losing by 11.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The pass rush closing in. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Pressure is coming. Heaves it deep down the middle. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the